Hi, welcome back. Today I want to talk about a lens that I got for my Fujifilm camera. It's the 35mm1.4. As you can see here, this is the 1.4 version. It's not weather sealed, but the lens is very sharp. This lens I did a shoot with. It's actually, you can see an image behind me of an image that was taken with this lens. It's actually a very good lens. The lens hood, you know, it's fairly good. It's a good lens hood, but I mean, it does lock on there, but you know, it's not a very deep lens hood, which is totally fine with this lens. I did shoot toward the sun a little bit with this lens. It was fairly good. It did the job good. I'm not using the lens cap on the front of the lens because I'm just using this hood lens cover here. You just stick it on the front of the lens hood and it covers your lens like a lens cap would. The only thing is with the Fuji lenses, I am getting used to using this twisty aperture ring here. Bring it closer. You know, you just kind of turn it and you get that. But it is a metal lens. It's not weather sealed. I do wish that would release a 1.4 version of this lens that is weather resistant. That would be pretty nice, but I do plan on doing a photo shoot with this lens and shooting some behind the scenes, possibly a fashion type photo shoot. But I am going to be doing a fitness video where I'm going to be using this lens, the 23mm f2 that I have on the camera, which is a WR weather resistant lens, and some of my Canon glass. But that's going to be a shoot where I'm using both the Fuji camera with F-Log and the Canon with C-Log, and then I'm going to match them up on the computer to make them match each other. So far, my time with this lens at the photo shoot you can see behind, it was an image taken with this lens. Fairly good. I did enjoy the shoot. It is a shoot for an author's book cover actually that I'm working on. But so far I'm happy with this lens. Did not really do any photos with the 23mm, but this lens, it is equivalent to about a 52mm focal length on full frame. But this lens so far, I've been very happy with this lens. I do plan on looking at some other Fujifilm lenses, probably not the 50-10 right now. I'm thinking of looking into the 56-12. That is the lens I'm kind of looking at. But the other lens I'm thinking of looking into is the 90mm f2 to go in place or with this lens, the Canon 135 f2. This is probably my favorite lens ever out of any of the camera systems I've used, and I really love the image quality from this lens. It is definitely something else, and the compression is just insane. But I am going to be doing a shoot, and I'm going to be mixing and matching footage from the Fuji and the Canon. But you are going to see more shoots, behind the scenes shoots with this lens, where I'm going to do some photo and video with this lens with just the Fuji camera, and I'm going to shoot 100% of it on the Fuji. But when I have the fitness shoot that I'm going to do, I'm bringing someone in to shoot behind the scenes video. That way I can use this lens for video, possibly the 23 f2 also for video, and the Canon lenses, some of my other Canon lenses, for video on that shoot, because it is going to be a cinematic fitness video for a fitness trainer. If I need to shoot 120 frames a second, that's obviously, I'm going to do that on the Fuji camera, because on the Canon, if you switch it to 120 frames a second, it drops down to 720p, and I really don't want to drop below 1080. because most of the video I'm going to shoot in 4K. But let me know what you guys think of this lens. You know, does any of you have this lens? Do you have any photo shoot ideas that you think I should do for this lens? I was thinking of doing a fashion shoot with it also. If any of you have this lens out there, let me know. You know, let me know what kind of images you've shot with it, quality of it. I don't think I'll get the 35f2 weather resistant. If I do get it, it would be because of the weather resistance. But otherwise, I honestly like my fast primes, and I know this has the older autofocus system in it because this 23f2 I'm recording with right now does autofocus faster and quieter. But this 35mm1.4 focuses plenty fast for what I do, and honestly, if I'm shooting video, if it's not me sitting in front of the camera, I'm using manual focus anyways. But obviously if I'm in front of the camera, I'm letting it do autofocus for me. But you know, you'll see in the upcoming fitness shoot how I use the Fuji for video on a professional video shoot. But please comment below what you'd like to see me do with this Fuji camera, some content you'd like to see. You know, maybe some shootouts between the Canon EOS R and the Fujifilm. Because Canon's cameras, you know, to meet the video specs of this X-T2, Canon's camera, you know, you're looking at least an EOS R6. But that is a $2,500 camera, and honestly, I don't feel the spec of the video in that camera truly matches the X-T2 because, again, stuff I've mentioned in the past is the compressed audio format. But so far, my time with this Fujifilm lens has been really good. I do plan on shooting a lot more with it. Might even work with another photography to do some street photography, but we'll see how that goes. But please comment below what you think, what you'd like to see me do with this lens further, and like, share, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.